Okay, so we're walking into the front door here. Turn some lights on. Paint looks really good in here. So this is the first floor here. Well, this is the main floor. Just got your back way. Get a close up on these windows. These are the wooden windows I was talking about. They're wooden windows. They're original, they look like, but whoever lived here kept them in really good shape. Got the big picture glass window. I mean, all the wood is in great shape. Sorry, these curtains are really heavy. So all the windows are in good shape on this end. Going to the first bedroom here. Smaller bedroom. This is a twin size bed, so you can fit a quite, you know, probably a queen size bed in here. You got the drop tile ceilings, shag carpet. You got your closet over here. The wood paneling all the way around too. Wood paneling, floors, and then you got the shag carpet windows. I did note this too. There's a little crack in this one, but I mean, you know, we have that all the time. Just a little tiny fix there. You got the wooden window again, but I mean, if you're looking at the wood again, I mean, it all looks good. None of it's rotting or anything like that. So that wood window's in good shape. You got a kind of a deep closet here too. It's a little bit more extra storage space. So back to the living room. You got the carpet here. You got the tile here for the flooring purposes. Like I said, the paint looks really good. A couple holes where you'll see it over here where somebody hung some stuff. So there's this wall's a little bit patchy. Okay, so second bedroom. Same thing, paneling all around. Really small bed, but I think you'd be able to put something a little bit bigger in here. Got a decent sized closet that stretches back a little bit. And same thing, carpet for the flooring, older carpet. We have our dining room right here, and this is where we get into the newer windows. Well, what look to be newer windows. They're the vinyl windows from the basically the dining room on. So you got the nice vinyls in here. All right, so our kitchen. This cabinet's a little bit old school. Or the countertop, I'm sorry. The cabinets all look like they're in good shape. They're all original, but I mean, all the wood's in good shape. Really see any cracks or anything like that. I see little stuff like this, but I was thinking a paint job on the windows, and these things would be really nice. You see like a little scrap marks right there, but cabinets themselves are in really good shape. Stuff like that. A little bit of discoloration, but overall they're in really good shape for how old they look. So you got the stove top, and then you have the built-in here. The stove top looks perfectly fine. I mean, it looks a little outdated, but nobody really notices those. This is the one where you probably want to look into. Looks a little dated. You got room for a table here. Go into the bed. This is the, oh yeah, kitchen flooring. So you got this checkered tile. This is pink ceramic right here. And a little closet. Closet in here. Linen closet. I put this in the notes too, so the bathroom sink is not going out too high. Toilet's flushing a little bit strangely. It doesn't, the water kind of wants to stay up a little bit longer, which Might not mean anything, but it could mean that there might be a little bit of a backup. So eventually it goes down just fine, but it feels like it takes a really long time to do so. Bathtub's in good shape. There's no rust marks or anything like that. It's actually in really good shape. Bathroom, you got the wooden window here, but same thing as the other rooms. I mean, it's in really good shape. No, sorry, get these curtains. No rotting wood or anything like that. Alright, so we'll go to the third bedroom now. This is the biggest of the three. Same thing, paneling on all of them. This one can definitely hold a bigger bed and more furniture and stuff like that. This is the carpets in here. Carpets actually don't look terrible. There's a couple spots that are a little stained, like in this corner over here. Huge closet. This one's definitely bigger than the last one. Big closet. And then these are the vinyl windows in here. I don't feel any wind coming in off of any of the windows that I've went up to either. I've been checking that to see if I can feel any seepage or anything like that. I have not. These are the same thing, the newer vinyl windows. Alright, and we'll go down to the basement now. Well, we'll go up to the attic first so you can see it. I wasn't sure what you were really looking for there. I don't deal too much with attics. So I'll just give you a good glimpse of everything. Big holes in the ground too. I'm not sure what those are for. Windows up here, the vinyl windows too. It's actually not like freezing cold up here either, so it's, I don't know, it seems like not a lot of wind getting in through here. There's a loose step right coming up the staircase right up here that I just noticed. So here's the stairs I referenced in the thing. I think they're in good shape. Nothing's loose. They are a little worn paint-wise. Probably needs like a new coat of paint on them, but the stairs themselves are in really good shape. Handles are in good shape. Nothing's too loose or anything like that. Okay, so we got like a little storage area over here. Right before you enter the basement, nothing special. Some extra storage room. And you have your basement. I've been looking at like cracks in the ground. I don't see anything that would be alarming foundation-wise. Obviously you could see the walls. Most of the walls do have peeling paint. But the floors look good. The washer and dryer was not able to see if they were functioning. But I do know that the laundry sink does drain quickly. So we don't have any, it doesn't seem like we have any plumbing problems down here. Let's see. So we have our hot water heater, which it looks old, but it looks like it was kept really clean at the same time. So it's really hard to judge when it was installed. I've looked for an install date and I could not find one. The furnace, on the other hand, also looks like it was, you know, been kept clean, but it's definitely like on the teetering edge of its life expectancy. This one is definitely pretty old. Electrical box. I'm not a whiz with electric, but this definitely looks updated, more updated than I've used to seeing in houses. Take you outside real quick. Alright, so it's going to be hard to see the siding probably because it's so bright out here. It doesn't look like it's in bad shape. The problem with it is it's got like a little discoloration to it. I don't know if that's something that can be washed off. I don't know if you can see it in there. It's like kind of black, and that's kind of all over this side of the siding. Rub my hands through it, it's kind of like chalky white. I don't know if when you power wash it, if some of that stuff would come off maybe. It doesn't look terrible, but it's, you know, it's definitely not how it's supposed to be. And then I'm gonna kind of back up and try to give you a picture of the roof. I'm not seeing anything too crazy at all. I see there's one side of the shingle right here that I'm seeing that's kind of looks a little loose. And then one way at the top, I don't know if you're going to be able to see any of this, but one way at the top I'm seeing coming up just a little bit. And this side right here, I'm seeing a couple missing shingles right in this area over here. So the roof is definitely something that you're going to want to have checked out, because there's definitely some shingles that'll have to be put back on. You got a gutter, downspout kind of detaching itself from the fascia up here. The house is so big it's hard for me to get an angle on it, but it looks like it's starting to come off a little bit. And then the blackness that I was telling you about on that side of the house is it's on this side of the house too. You can, like I said, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but you can kind of see it from where I'm at. There's a strip of siding right there. You might be able to see that. It looks a little warped. Alright. And a little bit less effect on this side with the black stuff that I was telling you about on the house. It doesn't look too noticeable on this side. Then the AC unit, it's kind of hard to tell. This is a brand that I'm not too familiar with. And I mean, it's a little bit rusted, so it's definitely up there in age. I can't give a complete assessment on what I think about it. I mean, the blades still look good, but you do see some rust marks on it. It's definitely been out here for a while. And here's the back end of the view from the windows. I mean, they look a lot prettier on the inside. The wood around the outside is definitely not as new looking as the one on the inside. Still not bad though. It's not rotting, it's just peeling. Alright, I'm back here by the garage now. It's really hard to see that garage roof. The garage roof, same thing. There are some shingles. Not a lot, but there are some patches of shingles that are missing that will need to be replaced. Go on the other side real quick. Yeah, this side looks good. These two sides look good actually. It's that front side that I was just showing you that a couple of the shingles look like they're coming off there. Let me open up this garage. Okay, so unfortunately I wasn't able to get into the garage. The keys are for some reason not working. But yeah, the outside of the garage, the siding looks fine. Like I said, it's just a couple of the shingles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm seeing like 10 little spots missing just one row of shingles, just like, you know how they have the sheets of, I think it's 1 or 2. Those are 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6, 7 or 8 of those are missing on the top. Let's go back through one more time. I have a pretty good memory too, so if you think of any questions that I might not have answered in the video, you can give me a call or shoot me a text, and I should be able to answer it for you. So one more look at the house. Dining room. All right, I'm going to cut the video off here, but like I said, if you have any questions for me, anything like that, just give me a call or shoot me a text, and I'll be happy to try to answer them for you. All right, thank you.